Hi, this is Lemurian Donna Carroll, and I'm with you today. It's April 11th, and I'm glad to be here. I want to say hello to Angelique. It's nice to see you. And today I have my little helper here with me. This is Benjamin. He's my kitten. He's hard to lift. He's 7 months old, and you can see that he is a very big boy, especially for 7 months. So he's going to be a really big cat, and he likes to sleep, and he likes to stay inside for the most part. He was found outside at 9 weeks, and I think he had enough outside, because when I got him, all he wanted to do was be inside, although my other cat likes to go out. So he likes to sleep on my desk, which is great, but sometimes it's hard to type when he's there. But anyhow, he's sleeping here, so I thought I'd show him to you. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. Anyhow, last week we brought in the Arcturians and the green-hearted healers, and they worked on the brain. And then a viewer suggested that we work on the solar plexus area and also on the navel chakra, the colon area. So I thought we would do that. So this week we'll work on the stomach and the liver, the esophagus, and the solar plexus chakra. And then next week we'll work on the large and small intestines, the colon, and the navel chakra, and possibly the root chakra. We'll see how they want to do that. But anyhow, many people have digestive issues. I run into a lot of people that have problems with their stomach. So hopefully this will add some balm to that situation. So anyhow, without further ado, I'm going to bring in the guides and see what they have to say. So I'm going to go grab my selenite. I like to hold it when I channel, if I remember. Okay, so all right, I want to say hey to Ariel. Yeah, awesome. It's nice that you're here. So let's all just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. In fact, do that 3 times just to get centered and to get relaxed, because it's been a hard week. At least for me it has been, although it's getting better. It's a new week. So everybody breathe in and breathe out, and in and out. All right, so at this time I would like to invite in healing Arcturians, and they're already here because I just saw a flash of blue in my eye, and that's oftentimes when I know they're present. I see flashes of blue light. So I'd like to invite them in. Thank you for being here. And I'd also like to call in my protection. So at this time, I invite my highest and best healing and channeling guides to come forth. I invite the angels, Archangel Gabriel, Ariel, Michael, and Raphael to be here. I ask for 10,000 warrior protection angels around myself and all those viewing this live stream now or in the future. I ask for angels all around them. Please block all negative entities, energies, and thought forms from entering this space. If anything comes forward or if anything's released by anybody in this session, I ask that the angels take it to source and transmute it into light. So we've already invited the Arcturians. I'd like to also ask Archangel Raphael to bring his team in, angels that work particularly on the stomach, and we'll see if other ETs come in later. Okay, so just going to have them speak through me. All right, you ready, Benji? Okay. So at this time, I would like the Arcturians to come forward, and I ask to leave my body. I also ask that this session be overlit by the Lemurian Mother Goddess. Amen. Yes, it is very good to be back with you today. This is your Arcturian guide. And yes, we were with you last week and we have returned. And today we will be working on the stomach. And it is true that many people have an issue with their eating, with their digestion, with their elimination. And so we hope to address some of these issues today. Many of your stomachs have been expanded. Their actual circumference, their actual length and width is expanded because of the amount of food and products that go through this organ. In earlier times, humans did not have readily access to as much food or to eat as often as humans do today. So the stomach has been stretched. And so we are going to address this issue and see if we can't bring the stomach back into a smaller type of circumference. Also, the stomach has been, it works all the time. It does not get much of a break because humans typically eat around 3 times a day, sometimes less, sometimes more. But the stomach is constantly working. Because most humans do not fast, the stomach does not get a break from using its force and energy to break down food. So we are going to bring in energy that will also bring rest into the stomach wall and into the stomach organ, the mechanical parts of the stomach that actually process food. Also, the stomach acids tend to get acidic. They tend to react to what is being brought into the stomach proper, and also they react to, they take cues from the other organs that they converse with. So many times the stomach acids, the stomach fluids are not in the right potency for best digestion, and also oftentimes people have too much or too little of these fluids in their stomachs. So we are going to try to balance the pH and also work with the amount of fluid that is coming in your stomach. So we'll start with these 3 things. These are 3 important things that are going on there. And then we will work on other issues. So the first thing is the actual size of the stomach itself. So if you would breathe in deeply, and we ask that you put your attention on your organ, the stomach, and we ask that you connect with every cell of that organ. From your heart and mind, we ask that you connect to your stomach. And now your stomach sends its signals to you. And we, the Arcturians, are actually going into your physical vessel in the spirit world, but we do have access to your body. So we are going into the stomach and we are taking notes and analyzing your particular situation. Okay. So now we go inside the stomach and we talk to the walls of the stomach and to the organ proper, and we ask to remember, we ask the stomach itself to access its divine template and remember its optimal size and shape. We ask that the stomach remember its optimal size and shape by accessing its template. Very good. And now we ask that the stomach digest. Haha, yes, we Arcturians have a sense of humor. We ask that the stomach digest that version of the divine template, and that the actual optimal size and shape, um, including the size of the thickness of the stomach walls and the connections between the esophagus and the intestines, we ask that the stomach access this, and now we place that divine template over your actual organ and feel that coming in now. Yes, and now we ask the cells of the stomach to work towards molding themselves in such a way that they reach a state of homeostasis and balance by recreating their optimal self on your current version. And so the Arcturians are helping the stomach to do this now. And we will be quiet as the stomach assimilates the template and the cells get the message. Very good. And so now the stomach has a template on which it can grow or learn or conform. Okay. And now we will address the liquid that exists in your stomach that breaks down food, stomach bile, and also acids in your stomach. We ask that you access the stomach acids, and we ask that you think about them lining the walls of the stomach. And now we bring in Arcturian guides, and they help you reset the pH balance of these acids for optimal digestion of your food particles. We ask that the guides help the cells in the stomach acclimate to a pH that is best suited for your particular situation. And we ask that you breathe in healthy fluids and healthy bile into the stomach, and breathe out all toxins as the stomach acclimates to this new temperature or version within itself. And now we ask that the stomach itself, we ask that it be tweaked, or the Arcturians will come in and they will guide the stomach in exercises that it can do to work more effectively and more efficiently at its particular job. So you are getting a massage, if you will, of your internal organ to tune it up to work more quickly and effectively digesting food. And as we do this, we also ask the stomach to eliminate any toxins or poisons that it has accumulated over the years and to release them out of its body. Release all toxins and poisons. And we go inside your stomach organ and we inspect the work and we prop up the walls and we look for situations that are unique to you that might need healing, whether they're stomach ulcers or whether it is a problem digesting a certain type of food or input. We are looking at the history of what you have eaten and how it agreed with you or not. And so we are working on individual issues that you all may have. So one moment as we adjust this organ so that it works more in harmony with you and the other organs in your body. And now we adjust the membranes and the lining of your stomach. And we go into each individual cell and we import and input God source energy into each cell for the healthiest processing of food possible. And now any type of cramping or any type of nausea that your stomach has experienced in the past, we bring this up for release. And we help you release any emotions of guilt, anger, repression, sadness, or any other negative emotions stored in your stomach lining walls or in the organ itself. We flush it clean. Very good. And now angels are coming in and bringing their energy and their healing to the stomach, the esophagus, and that general area. And we, the Arcturians, will move on to your liver. And as you know, the liver is a very important organ as it refines the toxins that come into your body and it turns it into waste. And sometimes with all of that work, the liver is like a little factory. It can become overburdened and it can take on too much of a load, whether this load is physical or emotional, because all of these organs work multidimensionally. So they're processing food and they're processing emotions. Don't ever forget that. In the liver, many people have stones or problems where toxins accumulate and they never properly get eliminated. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to cleanse the organ that cleanses the rest of your body and purifies the rest of the things that come to it through the bloodstream and eliminates all of the toxins for the rest of the organs to act in harmony and synergistically. So we go into the liver, into the parts of the liver that collect toxins, the liver fluids, the bile, the ducts, And we ask for an overall cleanse. And we ask that this liver of yours, we ask the Arcturians to go in and clean up this area in the organ. You might feel some sickness or emotions coming up, and that's completely normal. We ask the guides to release. We, the Arcturians, are releasing emotions from the liver walls: anger, upset, grief, disbelief, shock, trauma. All of these things are coming up for release, and they are going out into the ethers at this moment in time. Get in touch with your own liver and feel what is coming up, being released. Old stale energies, victim mentality, aggression, vengeance and revenge is often stored in the liver. The liver can take a lot of abuse, which is why it holds so much for humans in your reality. Use your breath to blow out the emotions, whether you're feeling grief or anger or anything else. And now with the angels' assistance, we go deeper. We go into the cellular level, every cell in your liver. And if the liver is holding on to anything, we ask that it take this opportunity to release it up to the angels so it can get a brand new start. We bring in God's source energy into every cell of the liver so it can be refreshed and rejuvenated as you do your release work. And now we go to the inner workings of the liver. We check your liver enzymes. We're checking the processes that the liver engages in. And now we are adjusting those processes to help your liver work more efficiently and effectively in its everyday normal functions. Some of you have enlarged livers. This is a sign of a liver that is overtaxed and that does not get rest, does not get detox, does not get healing energy. And so now we put a calming, healing balm around your liver so that if it is enlarged, it can settle down and come back into its proper shape and form. And we also work on the functions that the liver does in converting, separating, and bringing toxins out of your body and converting them into waste. And now we ask for your liver to connect with us as we bring down its divine template, its divine form, its perfect shape, its perfect function. And we ask the liver to bring that into its reality, and we overlay this template on your existing organ, and we bring in a guidepost or a template. We ask the liver to absorb or imprint its divine perfect shape and form, and we ask the liver to strive towards emulating that model or moving towards that model or becoming that which is divine. We do this now so that your liver has guidance. And just breathe. And now we work on the blood flow and the circulation of the fluids throughout the liver. We work on breaking apart any blocks, any stagnation that is in your organ. We work on making connections happen seamlessly. We work on the connections happening as they should. And we increase the blood flow to the liver to give it a flush of oxygen and healing. And just breathe that in. Very good. And now we ask that you send your guidance, meaning your love. Send your emotion of love. Please bring in love that you have for yourself, for your body temple. And we ask that you send as much love as you can to your liver. And tell your liver that you love it and you appreciate all the work that it is doing and has done for you. And ask your liver to talk with you, to communicate with you in ways that you can understand so that you can get messages about what it needs, how it feels, and how to improve your physical being. And now we are going to do this for the stomach. Bring in divine love, divine blessings, and send as much love as you can to your stomach. And thank your stomach for working for you and doing all that it has done for you in the past. Let your stomach know that you appreciate it. And ask your stomach to bring you messages of what it needs, how it feels, and to communicate with you before it gets upset or before it has a physical reaction in your reality. And lastly, the angels come and they place slippery elm bark fluid all around the external parts of your stomach and your liver. And you may rub these organs with your hands to simulate the fluid that is being laid on in the ethers at this time. This is a very healing remedy, and your internal organs respond to it, and they like this stimulation. Very, very good. And now we will work with our solar plexus chakra in this general area. So we ask that you access your solar plexus chakra And of course, you know that this is yellow in color. So imagine this beautiful yellow chakra right near your belly button, above your belly button, and see a beautiful swirling vortex of light, lemon yellow in color. And now we ask that you bring in as much energy from Source into your crown and into your solar plexus chakra. We ask the angels to adjust your chakra to its optimal breadth, depth, width, and flow, meaning its optimal spin and vibration at this time. So you might wiggle around or move a little bit, and just know that's the angels at work. Bring in as much divine energy as you possibly can, as you can consider this a tune-up or a flush of this particular chakra. And as the guides work in this area, we now ask you to do some release work. So access this chakra, which is a measurement or a reflection of how you present yourself in this world. And it also is a reflection of your own internal willpower and how you exert your will upon your environment and upon others. So go deep within your solar plexus chakra, as deep as you can. And we ask that you release any ego manifestations of your willpower that have not served you or others. So in essence, we're asking you to release impressions, past impressions of emotions or actions that have not served, and let these come up. And we're asking the chakra to give them up at this time, release them to the guides here who can assist in this activity. Use your breath to blow out the emotion, whatever it is. Oftentimes it could be grief. Release that grief. Let it go. Go deeper. And now, in the vacuum that was created, we ask that you breathe in pure source energy, 0 point, divine healing, and love into that chakra. And this should feel expansive, and keep breathing in high source energy into the solar plexus chakra. And let that energy move into the chakra in every fiber, every form of its being. Breathe out misrepresentation or misuse of ego willpower. And breathe in living and acting in divine accordance with divine will. Divine will, looking at the good of everything and everyone upon your planet and beyond. Breathe that in and align with that energy. And now, seeing that beautiful yellow chakra We ask the angels to adjust it once again in frequency, vibration, spin, breath, depth, and width for your optimal use. And we ask that you send your love and gratitude to your solar plexus chakra. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for connecting me to the higher realms of consciousness. And now we ask that you take a moment or two, and if you have any specific requests, any specific things that you would like to address in this general area, the stomach, the liver, or the abdomen, we ask that you send your prayers up now, and we will work with you in the future to accomplish these ends. Very good. And now we ask that your stomach, your liver, and your solar plexus all align to healthy food choices for you. We ask that the template for the highest food choices in your reality, for your particular constitution, your guides are bringing that in to these organs. We ask that these organs and this chakra crave the healthiest, most nutritional, and best foods for you and your particular constitution, and bring in this energy now. And we also ask that unhealthy food choices, unhealthy energy consumption, we ask that the guides help you to release that into the ethers. And the same goes with beverages. And the last thing that we do today is we put a coating of light around your solar plexus chakra, your liver, and your stomach in the ethers. And we ask that these organs get so much rest tonight, a break from all of their hard work, and we bring them divine light and love. And so this is the Arcturians saying thank you for participating in this cleanse today. We wish you well. We bring you tidings of love, joy, and evolution. Namaste. And now your channel comes back. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you. I just want to thank you for being here. Anna Marie asks if I can't do this live, would I receive downloads and healing in the replay? Yes, definitely. You can get the same effect with the replay as you can listening live. Definitely. Because time is an illusion, and basically you're just you'll access this time and space. So, Gladys, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed the healing session. I hope you guys got something out of it and you felt the energy. I certainly felt some grief releasing from my solar plexus and my liver. I was like, wow, I didn't know I had so much grief in there. So I think I'm going to have to do some more work on this. But anyhow, appreciate you all so much. Last week, Ariel, yes, it was an intense week, and I read that it was an intense week for many, many light workers, and I'm telling you, I had just a crazy week last week. It was not a good week, and I'm glad it's over, and I'm hoping that through all of the turmoil that we all got to a higher place, and I think we did. So anyhow, I want to wish you well. You can always ask the Arcturians and the angels and any of the healing ETs to come in at night and work on your organs, your chakras, or your emotional or mental issues that are plaguing you or bothering you. They'll work with you in your dream time. So don't forget to do that. Wish you well. Have a great week and take care of yourselves. Amen.